The OrthoVision is STERIS' dedicated fracture table, designed to help your hospital to meet its orthopedic procedural needs. During this video in-service, several of the common setups using our setup guidebook will be reviewed. First, a few of OrthoVision's operational functions and design features will be discussed, so your department can better understand the table's capabilities. The most noticeable feature is the table's compact design. The small footprint is further complemented by the abductor bars that fold in on themselves, making OrthoVision easy to store, taking up less valuable storage space. It rolls effortlessly on 4 swivel casters. In the back, there are simple manual functions. The floor lock is achieved by depressing this left lever, while the height is adjusted with the right foot pedal. The table's range of motion is as low as 29 inches and as high as 47 inches, making it versatile for all procedures, whether the surgeon is seated or standing, and facilitates patient transfer from bed or stretcher. To raise the table, depress the height adjustment pedal with 3/4 thrusts. To lower the table, simply push the pedal all the way down to the floor and hold it. The 2 crank handles control Trendelenburg and reverse Trendelenburg positioning up to 15 degrees, and right and left tilt up to 15 degrees. The manual activation makes this table extremely durable and dependable while maintaining a low cost of investment. Being able to see clearly is critical in orthopedic procedures, and we designed this table with carbon fiber abductor bars and accessories to give you virtually unobstructed imaging capability. The OrthoVision has a patient weight capacity of 400 pounds to safely accommodate the heavier and more diverse patient population. The latex-free TLT pressure management pads that outfit the OrthoVision comfortably support patients while minimizing the potential of dangerous and costly pressure sores associated with long cases. OrthoVision has a unique capability of translating or shifting 4 inches laterally to the left and right by grasping the lever bar beneath the head section of the tabletop. It stops to the extreme left, right, or solid center. This feature facilitates patient transfer from the bed to the table by translating the table to the patient access side. Even more desirable, though, is how the table can be shifted to the affected or operative side, allowing for optimal C-arm access, especially for hip procedures requiring imaging up to and beyond the iliac crest. Hip imaging access is achieved with a combination of the translating tabletop, the tapered edge of the back and seat section, and the radiolucent sacral rest. Even the sacral rest's perineal post is made out of carbon fiber. Another important type of access is anesthesia's access to the patient's head. The approximate 35 inches free and clear back section easily accommodates tall patients while providing ideal anesthesia access of patient's head. The lightweight carbon fiber Tensor traction unit assembly allows limitless positioning with a ball joint design. Attaching and detaching of the foot boot is accomplished with a quick-release knob on the side. The boot shell is made of carbon fiber, and the reusable pad insert is made of a similar version of the latex-free pressure management tabletop pads. The foot is secured in place with a series of straps. The distal traction mechanism operates with micro-smooth adjustments. A tensiometer is built into the shaft of the assembly to provide a visual cue as to how much traction is being applied. The setup guide outlines and simplifies the step-by-step process to set up the OrthoVision for such procedures as hip pinnings, IM nailings, and skeletal traction. It provides an illustration for both the right and left operative side, as well as preferences for either unilateral or bilateral traction. Each procedure setup includes a list of accessories required and a final picture of the finished setup. Notice the lettering and numbering on the dual-jointed carbon fiber abductor bars. These suggested alphanumeric notation makes it easy to position the leg for maximum exposure with C-arm access. The radiolucent abductor bars provide excellent clarity of imaging without obstruction and without radiation scatter. Let's take a look at one common example found in the setup guide. For a left hip pinning using unilateral traction, the setup steps are listed to the side. Lock the table by pressing on the left foot pedal. Position and secure the abductor bars according to the recommended settings. Securely tighten the rosette teeth of the alphanumeric joints. Insert the appropriate sacral rest. Attach the traction accessory clamps to the abductor bars. Tighten the clamp with a lever on the underside of the clamp. Insert the square post of the Tensor traction unit assembly in the opening of the clamp. Adjust the height of the device and tighten the lever on the outside of the clamp. Attach the padded boot in the receptacle of the Tensor traction unit assembly. Verify the boot is secure by listening for the click, verifying that a red warning line is not visible, and applying a slight twisting motion to the boot to ensure that it is seated. Verify that the traction mechanism is released, allowing traction to be applied during the case. To release the traction mechanism, rotate the distal handle counterclockwise. Attach the clamp to the other abductor bar for the non-operative leg. Insert the universal leg holder or wait until after patient transfer if this side is where the patient is being entered from. Insert the transfer board. Transfer the patient. Verify the final translation of the tabletop is toward the affected side. Insert the padded perineal post. Lift and position the patient against the perineal post. Attach arm boards. Place patient's foot in the boot and secure with straps. Insert patient's unaffected leg in the universal leg holder. Remove the transfer board. Add optional accessories such as the surgical drape support. And raise the table to the appropriate height. Surgical staff should become familiar with the features and operation of the OrthoVision orthopedic table prior to using it for patient procedures. Please note that the setup guide contains numerous setup positions, including bilateral traction, lateral positioning, tibia IM nailings, skeletal traction, hip spica positioning, and other procedural setups too. The operator's manual and setup guides are excellent sources of important information and should be reviewed by staff prior to using the table for patient procedures. Thank you for your time and attention.